Hello my lovelies. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jamie. God, I need to trim my bangs. My bangs are so low on my head. I need to do that before I leave. Anyway, I do apologize. I have not made a video in a minute. I have been working on a couple of things. There was a hitch in my plans, but we're solving it, and it's actually going to be added on to this video as well. As you can tell from the title, we are going to be reading books that have been sent to me by other authors, or they've been sent to me from a publicity company. I am super excited. I have never really been sent anything before to have people review, get my opinions and things. I'm super excited. The first one we are going to be starting off is the same publicity company that got me Magda Mizzi's book. I'm going to put it right up here. I absolutely love this, and I told them if they ever wanted to send me anything ever again, I'd be down for it. Whatever it was, I didn't care. So they decided they wanted to send to me The Housekeeper's Secret. This is by Sandra Schakenberg. I don't know. You guys can tell me. But this is supposed to be a memoir. These are considered my palate cleansers, and I'm kind of needing this right now. This is very short. It's like less than 300 pages, which tells me that I can read this very quickly. This book is about a Catholic family. It's set in the 60s in Chicago. It's headed by a narcissistic and demanding father who takes on... Who takes on Lee. She is a housekeeper with a mysterious past. Now Lee becomes like a secondhand mother to the children, especially Sandy. Well, after Lee's death, Sandy is determined to find a quest about her dear friend's backstory and uncovers a whole bunch of drama dealing with her family and the part that Lee played in her life. So I was very intrigued about this when they told me about it, and I told them, go ahead and send it to me. I'm going to end up reading this one first. There is another one I already have, but I'll introduce that one later on in the video. And then there's another book that is being sent to me currently as we speak, and that is supposed to be a dark romance. I looked it up. It has one review, and it came out in May. Publicist of the author, they told me, hey, could you review this? We don't know what the system is for it. And I told them, just send it to me. I can guarantee you I will definitely read it. It may be a signed copy. I don't know, but I am super excited if it is. So I'll be doing a video clip of me opening up the package and then showing you the other book when we get to it. I have to take an unexpected trip this weekend, which caused a hitch in all of my video plans. So I was supposed to do another free little library video this weekend, but that's going to be pushed back 2 weeks from now because I have a library sale going on. My friend's going to be coming with me for that. Just it hitched my whole plans, but you know what? I don't care because this is really important to me. It's very last minute. I've had to do a lot in the last few days. This is like an unexpected North Carolina planned trip, and I'm driving. So we're driving from Florida to North Carolina. We're going to be staying the night over there, and then we're going to be driving all the way back. And yeah. So I had to figure out what to do with Luna, what I had to do with Charlie, and get everything else situated for that. So there's going to be a little bit of traveling in here. There's going to be a lot of reading. Nick may or may not be in the videos. I can't guarantee that because he doesn't like being videoed. But I am super excited to go on this trip. It'll give me a chance to do a lot of reading. We may read what Nick is reading currently, which is the Series of Unfortunate Events. We're on book number 7. The Vile Village, I believe, is number 7. So we're right in the middle of that. He hasn't figured out what's at the end of that yet. I'm so looking forward to it. If we can get 2 of those books knocked out this weekend, I will be happy as can be. Let's do this. We're going to start with this. Alrighty, so it is the next day, and I've done a lot of reading today. So from all of last night through a little bit of this morning, I got to about 125 pages of Housekeeper's Secret. I am positively loving this. It does not read like a memoir. It reads like a fiction book. Writing very similar to Patty C. Henry's writing, actually, so I'm really enjoying it. it doesn't read like a memoir. It's reading like a fiction book. And I've already reached a little over halfway right now. So it's really good. And I see myself reading a lot more tonight. May end up finishing it by tomorrow if I can. Cool. Another one, this is kind of like a side note. This isn't relating to this vlog at all, but I have been listening to Rogue Justice by Stacey Abrams. It's the second book in the trilogy so far. I'm trying to finish this one so that I can start Coded Justice, because I have it right over here. It's on this shelf. I'm trying to work on that. I'm almost done with that. I'm at like 240, so making some headway with that one too. I'm enjoying that one as well, because political fiction, it's hard to describe this book because it's a thriller, but it's a political thriller. So you can know some things, but you don't have to know everything about politics to understand what's going on. There's a lot of conspiracies, lying, and genocide, and a whole bunch of cover-ups going on. I like that kind of thriller too, which is why I was drawn to her for political thrillers. I'm super excited to see where this one goes and where the third one is going to take us. I am so looking forward to seeing what's in that. We're going to keep reading. I will keep you guys updated as I go. We leave for our trip really stupid early on Saturday, so I'll probably give you guys an update tomorrow, and then Saturday will be very sporadic with what I decide to video, but I'll get more into that when we get closer to it. But I will let you guys know and update tomorrow or whenever I finish this. Guys, I have not updated you in a long time. That is okay. Alright, there we go. I have a little kitty in the back, so if you see her moving around, she's just gone. So we're in the middle of Georgia. We got all of our stuff in the back, and we're making our way back home. Wanted to give you guys a little update. I haven't had the chance much to read any of the books that I have. We were really busy last night. There was a lot to do just for staying there one night. Nick actually really wanted to read the Series of Unfortunate Events series. We finished book number 7, so we finished The Vow Village, and he actually asked me if we could listen to the audiobook of the 8th book, The Hostile Hospital. It was a 4-hour long audiobook, so we've been listening to that pretty much until like 30 minutes ago. He really is enjoying it. He's liking how we're getting out of the rut of just the same old story and then getting into other things, especially where the 8th book left off of. So he's on book number 9 out of 13. We're making our way through. I'm really happy that he's enjoying the series, and hopefully we'll finish it like in the next 2 to 3 years, because he's only been reading like 1 or 2 books a year. But that's okay. He's reading. That's all I care about. And he really likes the series. So, yeah, it's been a very fast-paced trip, but I'll keep you guys updated as much as I can. He kind of just wants to listen to music for a little bit, so I've gotten through about 40 pages of the Housekeepers secret. We're starting to get into the in-depths of the things that happened in Lee's life, and it's pretty bad. It's really bad, actually. But I am loving it. I have more books that I got one from my stepfather and then one from my mother. She wants me to start reading the Sword of Shannara series and see how I like it. She did warn me, it's like ACOTAR. You get past the first book, you'll understand the rest of them. So you just got to get through it, and it's the most boring. And then he got me Dark Tower. Dark Tower is like 7th in the Gunslinger series, so that's pretty far down the series. But I told them next time if he wants to give me like any other Stephen King books or any other books in the house for that matter, we'll go through that another time. But we're gassing up. We're in the middle of Georgia. We've got about, we're about 4 hours left until we reach Kissimmee from Georgia. I don't know what part of Georgia we're in right now. We just have to get gas and a quick trip, and then we're going to move on. We are back. Oh, that was a long trip. Such a long trip. But it was worth it. Nick and I got to spend a lot of time together. We had fun. We had a lot of fun doing that trip. I got to see my mom. She was very happy. And Lou and I got a whole bunch of new toys. Charlie got to spend time with other dogs. So everybody wins. So yeah, we're back home. We got back stupid late last night. We just literally brought everything in the house, set up everything for Charlie, and we went right to sleep. So I didn't want to video any of that because it wouldn't have been a pretty picture. But I was able to get a half day off of work today, so I'm chilling out this morning. We got the animals situated and been going through and unpacking, doing all that fun stuff. So now that all that's done, I can sit down with you guys and let you know what I got to read, what I didn't. I kind of was very brief on the travel vlog of, what we were reading and for how long, but it just worked out that way. He wanted a little bit of a break, and I didn't have any other audiobooks for the trip. By the way, I'm kind of not rating these on this one. If you guys want to see the ratings I did of this, that was like years ago. You can look it up, but I think the whole series for me was a 5-star. It's funny, it's dark, it reads very unrealistically sometimes, which is part of the humor, but it's really good series. So I didn't rate it because it's a reread for me, but I still feel about it the same way I did the first time, and Nick is enjoying it, and he wants to finish the series. He was listening to music, and I had an opportunity to finally finish The Housekeeper's Secret. This was such a good memoir book. Housekeeper's Secret, I loved this. This did not read at all like a typical memoir. This read like a fiction book. So I think if you guys are starting out with memoirs, this would be a very, very good one to start with. I had gotten to the part where she just started researching everything for when I was on the trip. So for the remainder of the trip, I was baffled. I didn't think they were going to take that kind of a turn with it, but yeah, I did not expect that at all. That's what I mean. It reads so much like a fiction book. I'm talking about it like it's a freaking plotline of a fiction book instead of someone else's actual life. There's pictures in here of what they looked like. So I'm amazed, and I think this is really, really good. I've already been thinking about what to rate it. This does make it a slow, easy read. Not exciting as some people are expecting. It's not going to be like Atmosphere or some of the other books I've read this year that I've reviewed for you guys. It is very, very casual in the beginning. There's a few things in there you're just like, or it's got all the emotions in it. It's got, it'll make you angry, it'll make you sad, and it just, most of it made me very, very happy to be reading it. So I fully 100% recommend this, and I thank the book publicity company that gave this to me. This was awesome. I loved it. You guys are 2 for 2 right now. One book that I wanted to get to on this trip, I didn't because I did a lot less reading than I thought I was going to. and that was The Champagne Toast. This was also given to me. This is going to be the next one that I start this week. I'm trying to read this before the end of the month, because if I don't, it's going to be another month for me to read this. And it is very short. This is like about 200 pages, not even. It's almost 3. But the writing is like large. So it should be an easy read. This is supposed to be a romance murder mystery. So I'm definitely ready to dive back into murder mystery after reading Rogue Justice and the series of unfortunate events and the Housekeeper's Secret. That was my break. So I'm ready to dive a little bit back into it and start this one. I will probably start this afternoon, so hopefully I'll be able to video that for you guys. My mother has a different reading taste than I've ever been used to, but I think with how much I've been reading and the type of books I've been getting into, I'm definitely ready to give it a wholehearted try this time, because I tried it when I was in high school. I was not ready for it, so I'm going to give it another try. She has the entire Sword of Shannara series by Terry Brooks. This is the prequel. This is the very, very first one. She's letting me borrow it. She's hoping that I enjoy this series, because then we can actually talk about it and we can dive more into it, and she'll just have someone to talk to about it, which I know how that feels, so that's why I want to give it a wholehearted try. She did warn me that it is a lot like the first book of the ACOTAR series. It's setting everything up for the rest of it, but you need to read it, and it is the slowest and most boring. So she did warn me about that, and knowing that going into it, I think I'll have a lot more tolerance with it. Or if I'm not feeling it, I'll close it and pick it up another time and slowly get through it. We'll see. We'll see. I may take to it immediately. You never know. But considering how big it is, and like it'll probably take me a minute. This is over 600 pages. I lied. It's 700 pages. So it'll already take me a minute to get through that. But I am willing to give it a try. I tried Tamara Pierce's books. She did get me into that for a little bit, but I couldn't get into the writing. I'm hoping that I can get into this. But I get to start work here in a little bit. I feel awake, which is not what I felt first thing this morning. Just to double check and make sure I had a half day, and then I went immediately back to sleep. So I needed it. I feel awake for the first time I felt all weekend. I got 6 hours of sleep this weekend, which is pretty bad. But I definitely feel awake. Charlie probably got a squirrel. But I definitely feel awake. I am going to be starting this afternoon, and then I have to dive deeper into the other new books that I have, because they're all going to be due soon. I want to at least read 2 of them before I return them. So I've got Slow Burn Summer by Josie Silver, I've got The Busybody Book Club by Farrah Sampson, and I have The Unraveling of Julia by Lisa Scottoline. I got quite a few choices, and after Champagne Toast, I probably will have room for one more before the end of the month, and then I can make that review video. But I think this afternoon I'm going to make my TBR video, let you guys know what I'm going to be doing for the month of August. I am super excited to do that one, but I've got a few other things I gotta do, so I'm gonna do that right before work, and I will see you guys this afternoon. Alrighty, so it is the next day, and I do have to say, I did start this, and I got through page 50 of this. I'm really enjoying it so far. I did not expect to like it as much as I did, but I think the main thing that caught me in the beginning was the prologue. So, starting off in this moment, well, that's the prologue, and then we back up 7 months previously, and that's where the rest of the story starts developing. I'm really enjoying this so far. It's definitely different than I thought it was going to be, but I'm I'm loving it. Something else as well, and I am going to tell you guys, I am excited because my next book that I'm going to be reading after this one just came in. Oh my, and it feels so heavy. Like, look at this. I am scared because I feel it. I think it's huge. I think this book is massive. Oh, we're going to open this up and see how big this book is. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I don't know how to open it. It's the only bad thing about opening these kind of packages. You're just scared you're gonna rip something. And I want to make sure that it didn't get dented. Okay, that's the pages side, but this is why we keep scissors at the desk. So we can do this. Jesus, this book is huge. Look at this. I haven't even looked at the book yet. This thing is ridiculous. Crap. Okay, that was all that was in there. Literally, this thing is huge. Oh my god. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. They're very spaced out. But oh my god, this thing is huge. Look at this. It's as thick as my hand. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. So what, this is over 700 pages? Yes, it is. It is over 700 pages. Good lord. Okay. He did say it was a signed copy though, so hang on. Aww. That's so cute. It's for Jamie. Thank you for your support from the author. This is so cool. This book, it says, for as long as Alexandria James could remember, Dorian Tyler had owned her. His lyrics filled her with wonder. His voice captivated her. She tried in vain to distract herself by pursuing academic excellence at a university, but his face would not leave her mind, and his music would not release its hold. So I believe this is a either a rock star or musician romance, in addition to probably being a dark romance. So we'll see. But man, this thing is huge. This is gonna take a minute. Good lord. And it's not like the other one where, you know, it's short, but it's very spacey. This one's spacey, but long. Alright, so this one I may not get to this month. We shall see. I am excited. I am excited to read it. I just may not get to it this month. This may be a next month type of thing. I'm kind of scared now. Good thing there isn't a series yet. So I'll let you guys know how far I get into the champagne toast. I am really enjoying it so far. There's like a murder mystery aspect to it that I'm enjoying, but more so on the romance. It's very, very cute. And I'm curious to see where we go with the story or who we figure out caused this. I will give you guys an update the next time I have one.